What is up, guys? Well, you just got a Jeep video, so now you're going to get another dirt bike video. So I was talking with some friends who actually just had their bike stolen, and it's something that kind of all of us dread with our dirt bikes. So I kind of did internet deep diving for a little bit and spent a bunch of time figuring out why they get stolen, what makes them get stolen, how to keep them from getting stolen. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. So here's kind of there's kind of multiple in it, but 5 ways that you can keep your dirt bikes from getting stolen. At the end, I'll tell you what I do because I didn't want to have to deal with any of them. So the first one is one I probably am already breaking just by putting this video out, but that's don't advertise what you have. What I mean by that is, so really often I see people that whether it's on a trip or just they keep them up like that all the time, they've got their dirt bikes in an enclosed trailer, they stop at a hotel, or they just leave the dirt bikes and treat that enclosed trailer as their garage, and they think it's a nice, locked, safe place. And that's really often when bikes get stolen, and this is why. So if you're going to leave your bike in your enclosed trailer, that's perfectly fine. But don't cover your trailer in race stickers and KTM stickers. All the time you see closed trailers driving down the road. You see the whole family's worth of numbers. You see a big KTM banner, FMF stickers. Nothing screams, there's expensive dirt bikes in here quite like that. Actually, so I met a guy that I was buying a bike from, and he had the most genius solution. He leaves his trailer parked next to his house with his dirt bikes inside of it, and he came to buy a mountain bike from me, actually, and he had that enclosed trailer with him. And I see on the side he had a B company, and the door said caution, B's inside. So I asked him about it. He's like, I don't want a B company, I just keep my dirt bikes in here and don't want people getting in. I thought that was kind of genius. Whether it's on your garage or whatever, or if you leave your door open all the time, don't advertise, hey, I've got dirt bikes, because people aren't breaking into random garages hoping there's dirt bikes in there. People are breaking into garages or trailers, etc., that they know there's dirt bikes in there. They're not going to keep guessing on garage doors because more garages than most just have normal mid-sized crossovers in them. They don't want that. They want our dirt bikes that are easy to steal. Now, the second is 2 tips kind of into one. So let's say they figure out there's dirt bikes in this garage. They probably figured out there's dirt bikes in a few different garages. How do you make your garage more of a pain in the butt than the next guy's, so they just go to the next guy's? And there's 2 ways that 9 times out of 10 these guys are getting into the garage. The first one is this guy here. So this rope here, and well, sometimes even a second one, but this rope here releases that mechanism. Oh, well. All right, well, I guess mine is extra safe now. That rope there releases that mechanism so that you can release the garage in case the power goes out or something. Most people can still reach that whatever through their house, or me in my apartment. There's no scenario where I'm in here with the garage door closed. And when the garage door closes, that latch ends up there. And normally, this rope has a little pull tab on it. I'm dropping stuff. Has this little pull tab on it that I snipped off. Now, why did I snip it off? Because normally what people will do is they'll stick a coat hanger through the garage door, through the little opening, so that they can reach this tab and they can pull on this tab, and that allows the garage door to be free, and then they can just lift it open and free access. The second one, I'm sure most of us are guilty of this. Before last week, I was guilty of this. We have our little garage door clickers on our sun visor most of the time, and extremely often, if there's something a thief really wants, all they have to do is break your car window, and they not only have access to inside your car, but now they have your entire garage, and some people your house as well if it's connected. So a lot of modern garage systems, you have the option to control with an app. I didn't even know this until I went to actually go cut the tab off mine. I saw this little tag on it, so I've downloaded that app, and now I can just do it with my phone, or put a little garage door clicker on your car keys. Your car keys go with you inside your house. It's not just blatant, hey, look, break this window, get access to this garage. Next one is for those of us that keep our dirt bikes in our truck. This is more kind of the scenario of there's other trucks around you with dirt bikes. Make it easier for someone out, for someone else to be the target. Because a lot of bikes are stolen at parks, at, I know pretty much every time there's a GNCC, there's 20 bikes that get stolen from there. But dirt bikes are heavy. Unless they can drop that tailgate, it's going to be a pain in the butt for them to get it out of that truck. What I like to do, whenever I've got my bike in the back of the truck, I lock the tailgate, throw a couple cable locks down on it, and for the most part, now, if someone really wants that bike, yeah, they can cut the cable lock, they can find 3 guys to lift that bike over the bedside, but the much easier solution for them is to go after another truck that has a much easier to steal dirt bike. Now, the last one seems kind of silly, but most people don't have it because most bikes don't come with it. If you want just that extra little bit of, I guess, peace of mind, and again, a recurring thing, none of this is going to keep someone if that really is determined to steal your bike from stealing your bike, but it makes it easier to go to the next guy's bike. Put a key on it. Most dirt bikes don't have a key. Most dirt bikes, you can just walk up to them, hit the E-start or kick it, and you're gone. Key is just one extra measure that takes up a thief's time, and the thing that thieves hate most is wasting time. They just want to get in there, get out. If they have to split wires and hot wire it, they're going to go for a different bike. They're going to leave yours alone. So I was at the laptop putting that video together and realized I completely missed one of the things I wanted to cover, and it's actually one of the things that really made me want to make this video, so I really wanted to get back and cover it. So now I'm on the patio. It's like 4 days later, but I really wanted to go through this. So it's when you go to list your bike on Marketplace, be intelligent about it. Don't post a picture of your bike in front of your house. They'll find that address. Because when you post something on Marketplace, you're essentially telling the world, hey, I have this dirt bike. That's already enough. Don't tell them, hey, I have this dirt bike, this is where it is. Because guess what? That Marketplace is linked to your Facebook account. That Facebook account has where you work. They can find out that you work some 9 to 5. They'll show up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No one's going to be there. They'll grab your bike. Not only don't make it obvious where your bike is, but when you're contacting with people, even if they text you, even if they send you like a messenger message, don't give them the address to your house. Even if you want to meet in your neighborhood. Like me personally, I like bringing them here. I have a gated complex. I like the peace of mind, and well, a gated complex that the gates aren't triggered by motorcycles. So whenever people come look at dirt bikes, I like to at least get them inside my gate so that there's not much places for them to run. But I don't give them exactly where I'm at. There's 100 garages here. They're not going to go checking through every garage. I tell them, hey, meet me at the clubhouse. And once I get here, I say, all right, now you can roll through the gate. You'll see my truck. You'll see the bike. Don't especially like if you want to tell them, you know they're on their way, you've done your research, you know they're legit, whatever. But don't tell some random guy a week, like just without even a schedule or anything. If the guy asks where you live, how you live. If the guy asks where you live, don't just be like, I live here. Because most dirt bikes are stolen from people that have them listed for sale. Alright, back to the garage where there's actual motorcycles and where there's not Harleys blasting by because Daytona. Now, maybe you're like me and all this seems like a pain in the butt. You don't want to have to worry about this. You want to go out to eat with your buddies after a ride, park your truck at the far end of the restaurant because you can't find parking. You want to leave your bike in the back of the truck and not stress about it. You don't want to live in agony every single night or every time someone looks at your garage the wrong way. And there's a way you can do that, and it's really simple, and it amazes me that more people don't do it. Insure your bikes, people. It is so cheap and gives such peace of mind. My Husqvarna, 2019 Husqvarna FE250. I'm a 21-year-old living in Daytona Beach, Florida, and I've got an at-fault accident on my record. I am a worst-case scenario for insurance. My insurance rates on my cars are sky high. It's $14 a month. Full coverage, collision, and theft on my Husqvarna. I don't know about you, but that's worth skipping 2 Starbucks coffees a month. If that's the metric you want to use, just to put it into perspective of how cheap that is. $14 a month. $14 a month is probably the plus or minus on whether you pick an expensive or a cheap gas station for your 3 fill-ups a month. And that peace of mind is priceless. I go somewhere, I stop for gas, I stop at a rest stop, and I don't feel worried about leaving my bike in the back of the truck. If someone steals it, they do me a favor, because I get a nice, pretty check from the insurance company, and I go to the KTM dealership and pick up a nice new 2023 FE350. But seriously, if the first 5 points mean nothing to you, at least take that 6th one home. Insure your bikes. Don't be the guy that's out $12,000 because his race bike got stolen at a GNCC, and it's what all his money goes towards, and now you're dead in the water, you've lost your passion, you've lost money, you can't afford to get a new dirt bike, and now life sucks. Be that guy that it gets taken, you say, oh well, maybe I miss a race, maybe I have to put together a new bike, but I still have the means to go get a new bike, and I can still keep doing what I love.